Hello, welcome to my stream. Today we'll be playing more of Xenogears, and yesterday we were able to open the first gate to Solaris, so now we are missing two more, and hopefully today I can at least find the next one and open it too. But before looking for it, I really want to do some exploration, just a little bit of exploration, because I don't think I have ever returned to the desert area or AV, right? So I believe that today I will try to go back to some areas in the desert just to see if I could be missing something in there or if something has changed in there. And then after doing it, I will try to find out where the second gate is. And the first gate was protected by Shaken. And after a very tough boss battle, we were able to defeat him and we were able to open the gate. So that's the plan for today. Hopefully I can do more progress today than yesterday because I'm feeling more rested. I was extremely tired yesterday. I'm not sure if I will like stream for super long tonight, like yesterday, but at least wait, not like yesterday, but what I mean is that I'm not sure if I will be able to stream super until super late, or like yesterday, I would finish the stream earlier. There we go. I would finish the stream earlier. But I'm not feeling tired, so let's see how much I can handle the stream. And also, let's go for it. Gabriel, hello, how are you doing, man? How's your Sunday? Were you watching the games, the games from World Cup, from the Soccer World Cup? I actually watched the first one. I watched Russia versus Spain, and it was a very good game. It's funny that both games from today they they were very competitive, so they went to the final to the final option of soccer, right? Which are the penalties. I'm not sure if it's called like that in English, but yeah, they were tying the matches. So it was like the first time they started the extra time match, and then after the extra time match they had the uh, the what we call in here like penalty. I'm not sure if that's the word in English. Maybe it's not. Bad teams are having awesome games. Yeah, Russia was not a favorite, but I don't know. Maybe the fact that they are playing in their home or in their own country has helped them to get some more hopes or to be more determined. Yeah, some of the favorites are out, like Germany, Portugal, Argentina, also Spain. Spain was a World Cup champion in the past, so yeah, many champions from the past are leaving the World Cup. And also, I don't know how Brazil will do like tomorrow, because I really don't know if Brazil is like ready to take those teams, the remaining ones, because in my opinion Brazil still needs to improve their soccer during this World Cup. So hopefully they will do a better game tomorrow against Mexico. But I will need to see how that goes, because honestly I have my doubts if the quality of our team is like the some of the other teams, right, that we have seen in this World Cup so far. Early, hey, how are you doing, man? Welcome. How's your Sunday? I was talking about the World Cup. Have you been watching it? Probably not, right? But yes, I was watching the two games from today. It's pretty low. What's pretty low, man? You mean the chances? Or do you mean something regarding the stream, like the volume? But yes, I need to see Brazil playing better. Uh, they had some good moments in their previous games, but I'm still not feeling too confident. Oh, your faith in Brazil? Yeah, my faith is like at the midpoint. It could be much better, but I won't be surprised if we don't have like an amazing soccer match tomorrow. So I'm like in the mid part, or my faith is at mid level. How are you? I'm alright, man. You haven't been watching the World Cup? Yeah, I don't think that many Americans would be watching that. I think that soccer is bigger in other countries. Although, although I don't, I'm not a very huge soccer fan, but I really like international competitions. So I really like the World Cup. That's why I have been watching some of the games. You have been swimming today. It's hot here this weekend. You mean you went to the lake? You went to a lake in there? In New Hampshire? Vadim, hello, welcome. You are so sick of drunkards yelling on Moscow streets today? Yeah, it's because of Russia, right? Russia had a very good game against Spain. But I'm sorry that people are getting very annoying. I know how that feels. I'm pretty sure if Brazil wins the World Cup, people will get crazy here as well. Even if Brazil doesn't win, our country kind of gets crazy in many times, right, during the year, like in Carnival, for example. Carnival in here in February is so crazy, and I hope things will be better this time. But so far, I haven't been too annoyed by people making noises outside or anything like that. So far, at least in my neighborhood or in my city, things regarding the World Cup have been pretty normal or pretty calm. Most Americans only watch uh, if the US is playing, right? Yeah, maybe that's another point. It's funny that US female soccer is the best in the world. Is it? I didn't know that. How good is the Brazilian female soccer team? Because I always believed that our female soccer team was also at the top, but I didn't know about the female American team. Yeah, you are at your parents', I know, man. Enjoy your vacation the best you can. And their house sits along a pond. So you didn't went to a lake, I see. And let me ask you this. Is the water super cold? Because in here, basically every river has a cold water, a very cold water. At least the ones I have been to. So I'm not a huge fan of cold water. But as you said, the day there was hot, so hopefully the temperature was better, right? It wasn't too painful to enter in a cold water, because in here all the rivers are super cold. The U.S. female team is indeed the best one. They are usually the main rival of all others. That's super interesting. I had no clue. I had no idea. But hopefully Brazilian female team is also good. I mean, it is good, but I don't know how good they are. Do not open hatch while in motion. Wait, are we really moving? And by the way, I kind of wanted to change my party, but I just remembered that we did that last time before finishing the stream. Yeah, we have two groups now. Two groups are going to different places. I'm trying to remember which places they are heading to. One group will go to the Babel's Tower, but I don't remember where the other group is going. Maybe both are going to Babel's Tower, but one is heading to the Mirror, and the other one is heading to the Cannon. I believe that's the plan. But I'm not going there right now. I really want to check AV, because I don't remember ever returning to AV, and now we have some things that's changed. For example, now people are freed from Shaken, and also Bart is like the new king. So I really want to see how things have changed in here. Oh yeah, Fort Jasper, right? Yeah, Fort Jasper. I don't think I have been there, unless Fort Jasper is in here, in Bledavik, which I don't remember. But I will go to Bledavik. There we go. I want to see how things have changed in here. And also I want to go back to Bart's hideout. Probably there won't be any changes in there, but I just want to be sure. Isn't there another desert city that I'm forgetting? Now that the war is over, there should be lots of visitors. I gotta be ready. I'm pretty sure there is another desert city as well. Fruit that's kinda spicy, fruit that's kinda large, kinda hard to say. Why it's so bizarre? Get your beast fruit now. Sure. I used to sell Lehan radishes my mom grew. But when I got out of the army, Lehan was gone. Yeah, Lehan, it was the village that Faye was living in the beginning of the game, and it got destroyed. So now I sell beast fruit. Yes, let's buy one. Prices went down. You said it, the army returned all the stuff they confiscated. So things have changed in here, so I'm happy to be exploring this place. Really? Then can't you give it to me cheaper? So we can't buy anything from here? Yeah, I couldn't. Early, are you still there, man? Can you listen to the music that's playing right now? There is a maybe you can't listen to it because or you can't hear it because it's super low. The thing that I want to talk about, but there is a part in this song that does. It's not a. How can I say it? It does a voice sound. There is someone singing like la ha. It is a sound like that, and that sound reminds me one of pop and music songs. The one that is African Nation, I believe that's the name of it, or something like that. It's one that you really love to play, and you are always playing it. But I don't know if you can listen to it because it's super low. And it's just that contemporary nation. There we go. Yeah, contemporary nation. That's the name of it. I just checked. U.S. has way more championships than Brazil in female soccer. Consider the N1 team from 2008 to 2014. Could you hear it? I hope you could hear it. Yeah, contemporary nation too. Probably Sayonara Heaven. Could you hear it? Nice. Sayonara Heaven. Which one is that one? The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. It is the it is the same music. Okay, you said also known as Contemporary Nation. There we go. Fort Jasper is that UFO thing near Nissan. Oh, okay. So it's the dungeon that we have completed last weekend, and it makes sense because it was the place that had the secrets of Fatima's family, right? So it makes sense that it's called Fort Jasper. Although it doesn't feel like a fort to me, it's more like a hideout or something. Yeah, it is more like an underground mausoleum and the secret place to keep the red Omni gear. I was thinking it was something else because of the word fort. Uh, Fort makes me think on a fortress or something. And by the way, early, when are you playing more pop and music? You have only been playing um, a bit mania. Try these berries, sweet delicious. Delicious berries, you can't get Ari berries like these anywhere else. Grown with Avi spring water, deep red berries. Let's buy everything. They are so cheap. Wait, someone... Okay, never mind. The other person was getting the berries for us. Yes, they are really good. Just try some. Man, I can only I can only hear the pop and music song now. You should play more tomorrow morning. I don't know which time I'm going to bed today, but I might try to sleep early. But depending on which time I wake up, I will see if I can stop by your stream. Since you are on vacation, your stream is set up. Wait, your stream setup is in a place where you can be louder and not wake up or wake people up. Yeah, because you are streaming inside a garage, right? Or garage. Yeah, garage. But is everyone there with you? Is your family with you there, and also your cats and everyone? I like helping my wife out at home much better than giving orders on the battlefield. You come into my stream and I will switch to poppin' for you? Okay, that sounds alright. But I hope that I can wake up early. Because I will see if I can go to bed during nighttime today. Meat, 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 get your meat. Hey, but you gotta eat lots of meat. Who is selling that? Is it you? Banana? I want banana. Elf bananas? You can't find better bananas than these. You're a nice guy, so only 10 bucks. Sure. I'm getting a lot of items in here, but I don't think they will be too useful. Yeah, there are the beast fruits. Actually, I should buy more beast fruits. Then the berries. It goes good with milk. Not sure what does that mean. It's a monkey's favorite. I'm confused, but maybe I should stock some of them. Maybe I will understand what they do. Monster in the Western Forest. Maybe I should head there. Your wife and daughter are here, and my parents live here. And what about your cats? Oh, you brought the guinea pig, but not the cats? Did you leave your cats to someone else to take care of them? You have 4 cats, right? I hope I remember it. Even without that, we will make it. Oops, hey, how are you doing, man? You weren't here yesterday. I wanted to show you the King Jean. Can I get them to you? Yeah, it's been a while, but I have been to your stream, so not that much, right? But how are you? I hope you're great, man. You're on break at work again? Okay, let me hurry up and get the King Jean so I can show it to you. Okay, I'm back. Ask if your Brazilian workmate knows about this. Probably she knows. This is quindim. It is like a pudding, and it is made with sugar, coconut milk, and an egg yolk. And it's very good, man. It has a very good coconut flavor. So if you're a fan of coconut, you should really try this. I'm not eating it today because I actually have eaten some of them after lunch, so I will save them for another time. Let me write down how you spell the word. It's like that, Kinjin. Yeah, you probably saw it on Twitter. Yeah, they are very good, man. They are super good. It's been a long time since I last had them, so I was very happy to find them in the fruit market I went 2 days ago. I actually bought some other stuff, but I think I will save the other stuff for when I decide to eat them. So probably next week I will have more food to show you guys. Uh, for example, I have bought a sweet potato sweet. Have you guys ever heard of that? But I'm planning to open that just later, in the following days. Especially because I already have those quindins. So first I need to finish them so I can open another dessert. Yeah, your Brazilian co-worker. She went home, but I will ask her next time we work together. She probably knows what I'm talking about. And I will see if I can buy in the future the other different tiny desserts like this one, because this is quindim, but we also have other desserts that look like those, but they are different, that are called, for example, queijadinha and bombocado. So I will see if I can find those. And also, I really need to buy paçoca someday, which is a peanut dessert, and it is very popular and famous in here. But maybe you guys have something close to paçoca in America. I would say that uh, maybe the biggest difference between our peanut dessert, which is paçoca, and peanut desserts in other countries would be the texture. Because the texture of paçoca is very sandy or powdery. So I'm not sure if you guys would have something like that. I imagine you guys having something more crunchy than sandy or powdery. It's great that Prince Bartholomew returned, but what's this republic thing? Oh yeah, now this is a republic. I forgot about that. Um, Lent money those kids long ago, and now they start their own shop. Really? I don't remember doing that, but now that you mention it, it doesn't sound strange. Because I was very surprised on the quantity of shops in here right now. Because the first time I was in here, there weren't this amount of shops. So basically, they could start their business. Wait, I'm trying. Okay, there we go. I finally could talk to this guy. Wow, am I busy? Ever since I got back, my wife has been telling me the housework's backed up and won't help with the business at all. I hope I'm not missing another shop. Delicious berries. Okay, I will buy more berries in here. But yes, have you guys ever heard of a sweet potato sweet? I think it is a Brazilian thing. I don't know if it exists in other countries. I also bought guava sweet. The guava sweet had an amazing price. Okay, I don't think I'm missing any other shop, but I'm buying more of those, especially the biscuit. It's a very good item. You can't think of a lot of American desserts, but I had some sweet potato desserts and powdery desserts in Japan. You know what? I wonder if that's happening thanks to how Japan and Brazil are connected, because Brazil and Japan are big friends. In case you guys didn't know about that, We have many Japanese people in here, and Japan has tons and tons of Brazilian people in there as well. So I wonder if an exchange in our cultures have happened, has happened, right? Has happened. Because I always thought that sweet potato sweet was something that was more like Brazilian thing, but I'm not surprised if it also is a thing in Japan because of that connection. I'm not familiar with any sweet potato desserts, but I do see sweet potato French fries often. Yeah, we in here we have sweet potato chips. It's pretty common, and also some other things. But the chips are the most common thing. And also, remember coxinha, Obst? The Brazilian dish you tried? Coxinha has a dough that is made with potato, normal potato. So I don't know if you guys also make doughs with potato, because the dough for making coxinha gets potato or has potato. Maybe there is a sweet potato coxinha too, but I have never tried that. I won't be surprised if someone has made a recipe using sweet potatoes instead of the normal potatoes. So now I sell beast fruit. Yeah, let's buy some more. I'm buying this because it restores our EPs, our magic points, and it's super cheap. So it can be very helpful outside battles. Especially because the game has been getting a little bit harder, so it's good to have some item stock. Let me Google something else in here because I don't remember the name of it in English, but I have also bought um, a particular fruit. So I want to see how it's called in English. By the way, Obst, when are you beating Paper Mario 64? Do you have a schedule in mind? Oh, it's called Date. You guys know about Date? I'm talking about the fruit, not about like dating. Because I have bought dates or dried dates, I think. And also in the fruit market, I have seen that they have dried blueberries, and I really wanted to buy it because I have never had blueberries, but it was super expensive, so I will save that for another time. At least now I know where I can find some type of blueberries. It won't be the natural one because it's dry, but hopefully it's as good as the normal fruit. You know dates? Yeah, dates are pretty good. I agree with you. I have bought them. But I bought the dried one. I'm not sure if you can find the normal fruit. I have never seen the normal fruit. I think in here they only sell the dried one. That looks a little bit like a raisin, but a big raisin. You know something else that I should buy someday? It is a little bit expensive in my state because in here it's rare to find it. It's not impossible, but it's rare to find it. I'm talking about the cashew fruit. I should buy a cashew fruit to show you guys because you don't have it in there. The cashew fruit is more popular in the northeast region, but you can find them in the southeast region where I live. I don't remember this place. What's going on in here? Welcome. Oh, this is a shop. Oh, okay, this is an item shop. I will buy more aquasols. Wait. And I also should buy acai. because I know that Obs loves acai as well, or açaí. In English, most people say it like açaí, but the Portuguese word is açaí, and I really love açaí. Your co-workers talked about cashew fruit yesterday. Yeah, it is a yellow-red fruit, and it is super common in the northeast region. I hope you guys can find a way to try the juice of it, because I don't think you would ever find the fruit itself because it's super rare. But maybe you can find like a poop. Is it poop? I think it is poop. Yeah. You can find the fruit's poop, and then you can make a juice. Usually that's how you can make cashew juice in here where I live. Yeah, acai is super good, man. Acai with another fruit that we have in here that's called guaraná, they go so well together. But I also don't think you guys have guaraná. Guaraná is actually one of the most popular sodas or pops in Brazil. I would even compare it to Coke. Yeah, this weird seed or fruit is guarana. It looks very strange. It looks like an eye or something. And this is the soda. It's very, very popular. I would say that it's my favorite one. It's my favorite soda. But I haven't been drinking soda anymore because it's not good for your health. So it's been a long time since I last had this. You are leaving, Obst? Okay, man, okay. I hope you have a great Sunday and good luck in your work. You have only 2 hours left. You will try to watch me later. I hope so. I hope to talk to you soon, man. Probably I will still be here after 2 hours. So maybe I see you then. So take care. Thank you for stopping by. I will buy some more Omega Sauce. 5 more. Have I been here? No, what's in here? Is this an armor shop? Yep, it is the armor shop. But will he sell only old stuff? Yeah, those are old stuff. Oh, I don't want to purchase that. By the way, this is funny, but by reading that sign right there that says armor with the letter U in there, I just remembered that today is Canada Day, right? And in Canada, they have many words in English that have the letter U, uh, like that one, but also color and and some others. I'm not sure if honor is also written with U in there, but that made me remember that today is Canada Day. So if you are Canadian, congrats. The only reason why I know that is because of Twitter and also YouTube. YouTube had some Canadian based videos today, but it's not a date that I would normally remember because I don't live in Canada, and second, because I'm really terrible with dates. Even holidays in here, I struggle to know when they happen or when they are coming, right? In the near future. Sometimes people say, "Oh, but that day is a holiday," and then I'm like, "Really? What happens in that day? I never know." Yep, we are full of cats. Maybe this is Early's house. Oh my, they were not lying. I really like, I have mentioned this many times, I really like how this game is very well detailed in the cities, in the towns, but not in the dungeons, and that's a shame. The dungeons are very plain and basic and very easy for you to get lost, and they all feel like the same, or the areas in the dungeons feel like the same. But when you are visiting these houses and cities and stuff like that, they are really well detailed. I got back from guard duty on the Kislev border and find my house has turned into a damned cat house. I guess my daughter was a little bit lonely, but I have gotten used to having them around. In fact, now I feel sad if even one cat leaves. It might be hard to take care of all of them. Or maybe not. Cats are famous to be independent. Let's go talk to these people. I got back from the army and then my mom collapsed in new illness. She was so glad that I came back safe. But why does a guy like me have to do laundry? I need to find a wife and... That's not how it works. You should buy a washing machine instead. That was a sad dialogue. It's cool here. Cool air blows up from the grate. So this is called a grate? That's a new word for me. Wait, I triggered something? No, never mind. I thought my son came back. You... what about me? The neighbor's kids all came back, but not my son. Is this a side quest or something? These guys should go to the orphanage and see if their son is in there. My son's fighting for the country. He won't be back soon. It must be a tough job. I will bet he's a general by now. A general? Fighting for the country, so he's fighting for AV. A general. The only person that comes to my mind is freaking Bart, but you can't be Bart's mother. Yes, I returned to the same house. I can't find pictures. This, what's the name of this? This locker, right? This locker looks suspicious, but I couldn't do anything in there. I don't know who is the son that lives in here. So let's go to another place. That's the entrance. Wait a second. If that's the entrance, what's in here? Oh, it's just a dead end. South Bartholomew Square? Wait a second, did they change the names of the areas in here? Was this fountain always in here? I don't remember it. Maybe I'm just crazy and it's been a long time since I was in here. Watching kids playing like this makes the battlefield seem like a bad dream. I think that's a translation mistake right there. Until recently, I was killing people on the battlefield. Is it right to have so much peace? Oh, that's a hard thing to say. Oh, look at those dogs. Why must people kill each other? Even dogs and other animals don't do that to each other. I'm not saying that I agree that animals or people um, should kill each other. I don't agree with that. But nature has some bad things too. Other animals can kill other animals. Sometimes that happens, even dogs. What a revolt can pass without changing the streets' names? That's true, yeah. They are changing the names of everything, so the previous town or the previous history is left behind, is left to the past, and now they can live a brighter future with no memories of the old days. Everything is looking different in here, or at least it feels like that. Probably that fountain was always in here, but I kinda don't remember it. Finally, I'm back with my girl. Will my happiness ever end? I, I have to pick it? What do I do? This is not fair. Because I kind of want to say the truth in here. It will end, but it's just because that's how life works. You will have moments of happiness and then moments of sadness, and then you go back to happiness. It is impossible for you to be happy like 24/7. So I will be honest in here. It will end, but it doesn't mean that it will like end forever, because after some time you will feel happiness again. But she won't let it. Okay. So stay strong in there. Everyone in here has been very philosophical and thoughtful. Just when I get in top shape, the war ends. Look. Okay, that was an impressive jump. There are no festival tents on the square now. This is the difference. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There used to be guards in here and tents too. Yeah, I do remember them. They were also doing the competition, right? The tournament, the fighting tournament. And now it feels more lively and people feel more, I don't know, more free to walk around this area. It feels more large because it doesn't have the tents anymore or the guards. It feels more peaceful. Have I talked to you? I have, right? You are the person that talks about how animals don't kill each other. What about these kids? Dad's back now, so I can relax and have a lot of fun. Dad came back, so now I can play. But where is our dad? Yeah, it looks like my kid wants to be a soldier when he grows up. Oh no, he will change his mind eventually. Okay, let's go to the other area. Maybe it will also look differently because we might not have the tournament going on anymore. Wait a second. Wait, the tournament wasn't in Fatma's castle. We will protect Avi. Was it in here, maybe? Maybe it was in here, never mind. Maybe it was in this huge plaza. Yeah, it was in here then. Wait, what's this door? This is the former Gabler base. It's under inspection, no entry. Are you serious? What a bad guard! So this is the Gabler's base? If this is under inspection, why there isn't anyone in here? Oh, I can't open these doors. Maybe this is what he meant by this place being under inspection because I can't open some of the doors. Look at the size of that gate down there. Anything in here, but I can't see because of camera. There we go. Oh, no response? Okay, so this door is locked. I wonder if something will happen in this area because if we were here before, then it was for a very short time because I don't remember exploring this much. or exploring this area this much. It's like it has more to offer, but I don't know when I will be able to check everything. Cerberus, hey, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm exploring the AV country, and I found this place. I found the Gabbler's hideout, but it seems to be empty. And now I'm in the Fatma's castle. I remember that when we were here, we we came here to fight Ramses, but everything happened so quickly or so fastly that I don't think we had the chance to explore every single bit of this castle. Although I have been to these places so far, I do remember them. But maybe there will be a room or a floor that I haven't been. Yes, bro, I could rest. I could sleep very well yesterday. Actually, as soon as I finished the stream, I watched one or two YouTube videos and then I slept. I even haven't had dinner, or actually I even didn't have dinner yesterday before sleeping. That's how tired I was. Maybe today I will also go to bed early so I can have another great night of sleep, but probably I will try to eat something before going to bed because I feel much better today. I don't feel that tired. But it was great. It was great to sleep early yesterday. I was really in need of that because the week has been very tiring, and last weekend I couldn't sleep very well because of insomnia and anxiety. So finally I could go to bed early and my mind was pretty chill, so it was a great time. Yeah, every place in here is empty. And I feel like I have been to all of these rooms when I first was here. What I'm not sure of is if I'm missing something at the upper floors. I just remembered. Tomorrow we'll have the Brazil game against Mexico, so that's another reason why I should go to bed early, so I can wake up in time. Oh, I found a chest in here. Okay, at least I could get something, not like the best item ever, but I was missing that in here. And there is someone in here as well. Who is that guy? Do you know what the biggest problem is since the end of the war with Kislev? The biggest problem, I would say Solaris, maybe? Subaru says, relax, if a goal happens during the Brazilian game, I will wake up thanks to the fireworks. That's so true. People will be so noisy tomorrow that they will probably wake me up. Or maybe not, to be honest, because in my room, I usually sleep with 2 or 3 fans turned on, so they make a lot of noise while they are working, and that noise makes me relaxed. And they also block the outside noises a little bit, or the neighbor noises a little bit. But a firework noise is loud, so probably I would still listen to it or hear it. So do you know what the biggest problem is since the end of the war with Kislev? So never mind. He's talking about the end of the war. He's not talking about the war. Are you talking about economy maybe? Because um, can war can help some, I don't know, some people or the government to make money actually. The excavation rights to the ruins in Dazel. Soldiers in the area have to protect those rights. Drafted soldiers are being sent home, so career veterans must be reorganized. So are they still like having problems on who will be exploring the ruins? But until the reorganized units arrive, the guards at the ruins can't return. Wait, why is that happening? I don't understand it. Are they not returning because they are afraid of Kislev exploring the ruins? Yeah, because they are there to protect it. Basically, they are protecting the ruins, so nobody else messes with them. There is someone else in here as well. Oh my god, that's a huge machine gun. I thought Mason would clean that up for me, but instead, when he saw it, he got so excited. Man, that's so big. Okay, Subaru, I might still need some more time to finish exploring this place. I think I have been everywhere. Because if I keep going straight ahead, I won't find more doors, right? Oh, never mind, but have I been here? Actually, I haven't. I am rearranging all the records. Actually, uh, records, right? I am rearranging all the records that were hidden from Shaken. I was told to burn them, but I hid them instead. You did the right thing. Burning books is horrible. It's a horrible thing to do. Do you know the history of Bledavik? I will say no because I'm interested. This city was built on a desert rock bed. This was partially to escape sand erosion, but that's not all. And an underground water basin wells up here. The rock bed is made of limestone, so the water level continued to rise to its present level. Fatma Castle was originally built to protect the water source, but gradually the desert people started to live here. Yeah, that makes sense. People will want to be near the water or the water source. They were soon joined by a steady flow of people from the northern lands. That is the story of this city, Bledvig. Do I need to do some platforming in here? For some reason, I don't think I need to do it. Joe Dancing, hey, how are you doing, man? Welcome. How's your Sunday? Right now, I'm not doing progress in the game. I'm just exploring AV, uh, the country that we kind of rescued yesterday. And now things are pretty peaceful in here. And even if I'm not finding many new things, I'm liking my exploration so far. Because at least some things are different. Okay, this is a new person, right? I'm worried. If political power changes hands, what will happen to those working for Shekin? They might be either prisoners or accepted by the other people. She shouldn't be that worried. Riker, hey, how are you doing, man? Welcome. I'm still exploring Navy, so you haven't lost any major progress so far. You are doing good. Your Sunday is filled with work, but it's not bad. How's your movie project going on? Have you guys started it? Or are you doing something else? Are you editing some other videos or some other projects? But stay strong, man. Stay strong. I don't know how concentrated or how focused you need to be for the work you are doing, but my advice is to do it with music if possible. If you think it won't distract you, right? If you think that it wouldn't be too much distractful, listening to music makes everything better. Recently I have been updating my my smartphone with songs, and I don't know exactly what made me do what I'm doing, but I have a theory that I'm doing what I'm doing because of Smash Brothers Ultimate. Here's what I'm talking about. In Smash Brothers Ultimate, every character from the games are joining the new game, right? So I'm kind of doing the same thing with my music. I'm going back to some very old folders, music folders or files, and I'm getting all the old stuff I used to listen, and I don't listen to that too often anymore. But I'm getting all those old songs that I used to listen, and I'm transferring them to my smartphone. So I have been updating my smartphone with old music that I used to like when I was much younger, um, like music from when I was a teenager and I was going to school, some old favorite bands and stuff. And that's something actually very good to do because sometimes you listen to a song that was so important to you many years ago, and you can still remember some memories. Like you can remember a particular day or event that you were listening to that music, or even a person that the music reminds you of. So I have been doing that. I have been going back to some old files in my computer, and I have tons of them. So I'm still not finished with that, and I have been updating my smartphone with old music. My family has served in Fatma Castle for generations, no matter who was in power. Of course, probably in the future, uh, I will get tired of some of those old songs as well, or again, and then I will probably remove them. But for this moment, I really think that's a good thing to do. Like go back to old music and then transfer them to my smartphone and listen to them again. You just noticed my final stream of Final Fantasy VII was part 21 or 22. I'm beating Xenogears today, right? I have to tell you that today I was also taking a look on my old streams, and but I wasn't comparing like the number of streams or the quantity. I was comparing the dates, because I think I was playing Final Fantasy VII from the end of January, so basically February, until April. And then I have been playing Xenogears for 3 months. It's been like May, June, and July, starting right now. And also some days of April. So yeah, we have been playing this for 3 months. Let me check how much hours, or how many, right? How many hours? 100 hours and wait, 118 hours so far. We are almost getting to the amount of hours of Final Fantasy VII. If I'm right, I played Final Fantasy VII for 125, 24, something like that, hours. So we are almost there. But Joe Dancing, we are not beating this game tonight, man. I still think we are pretty, not pretty far, but a bit far from the end, especially because we still need to get to Disc 2. And we still need to find 2 more gates. I'm still in the prologue. I think I am. I think I am. We still need to find uh, 2 more gates so we can go to Solaris. And I have a feeling that after finding the gates, that's when the disc changes. Because I feel like going to Solaris will be something super important. And that's a good point to swap, right? To swap the discs. So at least I think I'm close to doing that. Or I'm close to get to disc 2 finally. But disc 2 might have some good amount of things to do. At least it might have a lot of plot. Even if it doesn't have a lot of like dungeons. It might have a lot of cutscenes, dialogues. That's what I'm expecting from it. Have I checked that door? You were just thinking about music as a connection to memories and feelings today? Yes, they actually are, man. And I have to tell you, I was, like I said, listening to some musics from old bands that I used to love as a teen. And it's crazy how you still remember the lyrics of those musics, even after, I don't know, 10, 15 years or something. I still remember part of those songs or of those lyrics, and it feels great to sing those songs again, because you kind of still remember how you were feeling by the time you were listening to those songs, and sometimes it's also weird because it feels like things have changed, of course, but you are still the same person. Like the feelings I had in the past are still the feelings I have today, and it's something interesting to realize about yourself. So it felt great to be singing those songs again. You were a Nemo music kid. I wasn't a Nemo music fan, but the band that I used to like, it kinda started doing some emo songs, I think. Although the band that I used to like a lot, they got a horrible future. Bookmark, hey, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm doing better because last weekend I was dealing with insomnia and anxiety, so I had horrible days during the past days or past weeks. But thankfully, I was able to go to the doctor. I was able to calm down, and I could block my anxiety by using a breathing technique that I have learned. And also, I have been trying um, to have better sleep, so I don't feel anxious again or I don't start having insomnia again. I also bought a lot of things to help me. I bought chamomile tea, I bought coconut water. Um, Also, finally, my hot water in my shower is working again, and also I have this new light in here, so the stream is brighter. Finally, the electrician could solve the problem here in my room, and we have more light. So basically, things are getting much better. But last weekend, it was like hell. It was like a total hell to feel anxious and having a heartbeat super quickly that couldn't stop. I couldn't stop it by myself, and I couldn't sleep thanks to that. So I was in a lot of pain and I was suffering a lot, and now I'm fighting that. Uh, I also wait a second. My computer wants to do um, updates. I don't want to do updates right now, computer. Thank you. No, don't do the updates. Oh my god, block them. There we go. So yeah, it's good to be doing things to block that, to block anxiety from happening. I also bought some medicine, some natural medicine, not very heavy medicines, like sleeping pills or things like that, because they can mess up with you super badly. But anyways, besides the anxiety and the insomnia that happened to me, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Scap, how are you doing, man? Welcome. Sounds like a bummer, the ball. But yes, I'm better. It was horrible. I was really feeling super badly, especially because I felt that I was very alone. My parents were very far away from my house. My parents uh, were in the northeast region, dealing with some family things in there, and I live alone. So one of the bad things of living alone is that when you're getting sick and when you're feeling super bad and you feel like you need some help from someone else, sometimes it's hard to find people to help you. Although I had my friends that live in here, they were up to helping me, but I haven't met them in the process. I basically was just talking to them a lot, like really a lot, because they were giving me support during that time. But I was kind of missing having someone by my side during those times. At least I could do most of things by myself. I could go to the doctor. I took a taxi, and in the doctor I realized that it was 100% anxiety. It wasn't something else that could have been happening to me, because I was also feeling some other bad things. I was feeling an strange and horrible backache that I was suspecting it could have been something much worse, like an appendicitis, for example. So that was also bothering me a lot. But thankfully, it was all anxiety, and now I'm dealing with it. I even went to a psychiatrist, and hopefully, I will be able to have less crisis right in the future, because anxiety is a horrible thing, and it sucks, right? Anxiety sucks a lot. If yes, I was able to sleep well this weekend. Actually, yesterday I went to bed as soon as the stream ended, so I went to bed super early. I was extremely tired yesterday, but that's because in the day before I did a lot of things around the town with my dad. We went to many supermarkets and places to buy stuff and to fix things in here in my house. We bought a new shower, we bought this lamp in here. So yeah, I was very tired, and thankfully yesterday, for example, I was able to get a great night of sleep. Oh yeah, we don't have bots in here, so I mean, I don't have a bot to help me to moderate the stream, but of course there are some bots watching me right now, right? Yesterday even one bot followed me, but we don't have commands because I don't have bots. You just set up your next game poll. You're almost done with Breath of the Wild main story. How many hours have you been playing Breath of the Wild? And which games do you have in your pool? I believe that you had some plans of playing Beyond Good and Evil, but I really doubt you might be playing that next because you still have some other games to play before it, right? But I'm still waiting for the day you are playing Beyond Good and Evil. Yeah, I'm also glad that it was only anxiety, uh, because I was really worried about my health, and thinking that it could have been something else also raised or increased my anxiety itself. So thankfully it was just anxiety, and thank God I could find the breathing exercise, because the breathing exercise was what really made me feel better and stop my heartbeats, or decrease its rate, and helped me to go to bed because I really couldn't. I couldn't feel relaxed. I was in a very uncomfortable position, because my neck was like super tense and stressed, and I couldn't. I was drinking tea. I was trying to sleep. I was talking to people, and I couldn't stop my heartbeats a little bit more. But the breathing exercise saved me, and after it, I could finally feel calm or calmer and go to bed. Well-being really should come first. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I'm glad that I was able to take care of myself during this week. Tomorrow I might get some exams results because I wanted to do a blood test to see if my vitamins um, and cholesterol and fat and sugar rates, if everything was alright with me. So tomorrow I might be getting the results, but I really think I might be alright. It's just anxiety, and anxiety makes you feel many other things that are basically psychologically things, you know. Uh, your body might be working alright, but anxiety messes up with everything. And then things are much worse than they actually are. Let me check the poll. I should have paused the game while I'm doing that. Otherwise, it might get messy. Oh my god. Okay, Scap, you are getting a little bit excited about the next games you will be playing, right? Dude, it's hard to pick one, but of course I would say Beyond Good and Evil because that's the one I was hoping to see you playing the most. Oh my god, wait a second. No, 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 wait a second. You have Rayman Origins and Persona 3 Faz in there? Okay, now I have a problem. Now I kinda would love to see you playing those other games as well because I'm such a huge fan of Persona 3 and Rayman Origins. But I really don't think they will win the poll here. Probably people will vote for some other things. You also have Earthbound in there. Haven't you played Earthbound? And you have Donkey Kong Country 3. Nice. Nice to see you finally thinking about Donkey Kong Country 3. The one that you are missing to play. Oh, you are trying to play Dragon Quest 1? Really? Uh, haven't it... Hasn't, right? Hasn't it aged a lot? You have many games in there that I also want to play someday too, like Okami, Ori and the Blind Forest, Suikoden, Tales of Symphonia, Terranigma. That's a game that I know some songs of it, and I don't know about the game, but I know it has a good soundtrack. Wait, Sonic the Hedgehog, you want to replay them, right? Joe Dancing voted? Which one have you voted, man? I mean, if you want to tell us, you don't need to. I will vote for Beyond Good and Evil, Persona 3 FES, and Rayman Origins. Those are the games I want to see the most. So let me do it. Beyond Good and Evil, especially because I think that Beyond Good and Evil deserves more love. It's such a good game. Yeah, those are the three ones I would like to see the most. Although I have been, you know what, I will also vote for Donkey Kong Country 3 because I have been talking to Scap to play that game as soon as possible. I also love Earthbound, but I will save Earthbound for later. Yes, I will save Earthbound for later. Someone is hosting me. Who was hosting me? Kev, hey, how are you doing, man? How are you? It's been a while. I hope you have been great. I was checking another, um, how can I call this? Another um, internet browser window. I'm not sure if that's how I would call it, but yes, I came back here and saw you're hosting me. How are you? Oh, Joe Dancing voted for Legend of Dragoon. I have heard of different opinions regarding it because there are people that love it and there are people that think it's a horrible RPG. So I'm not sure what to think about it. Wait, is Half-Life and Final Fantasy Tactics winning? Yeah, God of War has 2 votes. Oh, never mind. The Last of Us. The Last of Us, God of War. Oh, Half-Life 1 got another vote, I think. Yeah, like I was expecting, I don't think that the games I really want to see Scap playing will win. But someday they might happen, hopefully. It was one you liked to play as a kid. You never beat it though? Yeah, I picked more than one. I believe I picked 4 games. But like I said, I don't think people will be voting for them. Have you finished Nier? You were also playing Nier. I'm still trying to remember the word that I wanted to say, but I can't remember. There is a word better than internet browser window, but I can't remember it. Oh, look at this place. That's a beautiful. Um, how do you call that in English? It might be glass something. A glass mosaic, maybe mosaic. A tab, a tab. That was the word that I was trying to remember. Yeah, that's a window. Yeah, but there is a name for that. A mosaic. Stained glass. Okay, stained glass. There we go. Stained glass window. Yeah, I was saying this. That's an English word, right? I hope it is. But the word that I wanted to remember before was a tab. Yeah, an internet tab. I don't know if you guys have ever played Pokemon X and Y, but that stained glass right there makes me think of the Pokemon League in that game. because they also have some beautiful stained glass like that one. A Gothic rose window. A mosaic is more like a scattered palette. It is, but I don't know why I was thinking like it could have worked for this. For example, if you look at the ones at the bottom, you can see that they have some crazy shapes. The stained glass has some irregular shapes. The one at the center, or the biggest one, it has like a symmetry, or it is very symmetric. But the ones at the bottom, especially the ones at the sides, they are more like mosaic because they don't follow a particular shape. But besides the beautiful stained glass, I couldn't find anything else in here. It's really sad that they have spent a lot of time and work creating those beautiful environments in here, like this beautiful room, for example, but you can't do anything here. And oh, wait a second, can I open this? I can't. But yes, it's sad that they have made those beautiful environments and decorations in here, but they left the dungeons behind. Like the dungeons, they look horrible, they look very plain. So basically, important places, they don't look very well, or they don't look very good. Actually, they don't look very good. And a place like this that I can't do anything looks amazing. So that's very sad. Never mind, I can't do something in here. That scared me because the noise was a little bit. Uh, I don't know. It was a little bit. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but pitched. It was a little bit pitched. So what the hell is this? That's such a horrible noise. You know when people are scratching nails on a chalkboard? That's how I'm feeling with this thing. But I need to check it out again. I hate that noise. The East Tower. I'm scared. That noise was scaring me. What's going on in here? Am I like... Oh my god, this is Big Brother. So some women are praying in there? No, don't cancel everything. Are you serious? Every time I want to check a place in here, I will need to listen to that noise twice? They probably figured if you are in a random place with nothing to do, it should at least look pretty. Whereas if you are in a dungeon, you are busy fighting things with no time to look at pretty things. But Kev, the problem is that the dungeons of this game are very hard for you to navigate because they look all the places in the dungeon, they look like the same. So you can easily get super lost. I'm not asking them to get like a very amazing looking dungeon. They don't need to make a dungeon looking super well or super good, but at least a little bit better, so it would be better for you or easier for you to navigate in them. Yes, every time I'm doing a dungeon, it takes me a super long time just to find where to go because I keep walking on circles, and it's just because every single corner looks like the same. Paisley, hey, thank you so much for the host. How are you? Yeah, I wish they have used um, um, a little bit more variations in the dungeons, even if it's just a color palette change or a lighting change or effect. But no, every single alley or every single um, path in the dungeon looks like a previous one, so it's so hard to navigate. I do love how the graphics are in this game, but the dungeons they really lack of more care, or they really lack more details. You're doing alright? Me too, Paisley. Thankfully, yesterday I had a great night of sleep, and it really helped me to rest after this very long week that I had. So I'm feeling great too. I'm just exploring in the game today, but I don't want to hear the freaking sound effect every time I pick one of these options. But I'm curious, so I need to do it. By the way, this is a weird question, but do you guys have a least favorite sound or a least favorite sound effect? I even don't know if I have an answer to that. I do have an answer regarding Pokemon, but I don't know if you guys are Pokemon fans. I'm trying to think of noises that bother me a lot. Oh, I don't like, of course, very loud noises. For example, uh, people working, like doing some heavy work, like building noises. Those are the worst, actually. Like hammer and uh, now I'm lacking of vocabulary, but the thing that breaks rocks. Uh, I hate those working places noises. Pokemon is great, I agree, Bookmark. Do you know a Pokemon called Zebstrika? Zebstrika has my least favorite noise in the game. It has my least favorite cry. And that's why it's one of the Pokemon that I hate the most. Because every time I listen to Zebstrika cry, or Zebstrika's cry, it reminds me of going to the dentist. Because it sounds like the dentist drew, right? So it sucks. It's a very bad noise. You need to figure out what to eat. You haven't eaten yet, and it's 5:39 p.m. Okay, so we have a 2 hours difference in here. It's not that much. But do you have food at home? Today I have cooked. I have cooked some food. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 inventory is nostalgic. Uh, what about Resident Evil Subaru? You don't know that Pokemon? Yeah, it is a Pokemon from 5th Gen. Yeah, the dentist Drew. It really sounds like a dentist Drew. It's so bad. It is, it is. A really squeaky plastic ice cooler opens. Oh my god. You went ve- that was such a specific thing, but I got it. And yes, it can be very disturbing to listen to that. Oh, the sound of the inventory in Resident Evil. Yeah, I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan, but maybe someone in here recognizes that noise. Paisley's least favorite sound is thunder and lightning. Yeah, I'm not surprised because Paisley said yesterday that she hates like when it's happening like storms in the place that she lives because it makes her very anxious. So that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, depending on the intensity of the lightning, I can also be annoyed by it. Dogs actually get crazy when there is a storm going on. I actually have heard that either lightning noises or firework noises, sometimes they make dogs have like heart attacks, and some of them even die because of that. So it's very sad. Some people sometimes they fire some fireworks for no particular reason, and some dogs might be super scared of them. I really don't think there will be a point on checking those cameras in here, but like I said, I'm curious, so I will check all of them. But I hate that noise, it's so bad. Yeah, thunderstorms scare you very bad, and your least favorite thing that scares you the most are clowns? Oh my god. Okay, so I will not I will not play with you regarding clowns, but I have been reading Stephen King's It, and it has one of the most scary clowns ever, right? So I have the book like behind me, but I won't get it because you are afraid of clowns. Outer Bailey. What's a Bailey? In my opinion, that's a name, that's a person's name, but I didn't know it had like another meaning. Outer Bailey. Is it like a plaza? A Bailey is the outer wall of a castle. Really? There is a particular word for that? We don't have a word for that in Portuguese. You were traumatized as a child? Do you want to share your experience with us? I was traumatized with dogs as a child, and that's why today I'm not a huge fan of pets. My situation with dogs is better in comparison to how it was like some years ago, but I still don't like to interact with dogs or pets in general because some dogs attacked me when I was a child. Thankfully, nothing really major happened, but I was traumatized by them. The Citadel, the third floor. Isn't this the room that I am right now? I really think this is the room that I am right now. Your mother took you to Target during Halloween, and your uncle was there and he put on a clown suit and mask and screamed in your face. You have been deathly afraid ever since. Was that your first contact with clowns? But maybe you can't remember that. Because if that was your first time seeing a clown, then I can totally understand you being traumatized by that. Maybe I would say that in real life, I'm not too scared of clowns, but clowns in fiction, like in games, in books like Stephen King's It, and in movies, they can be kinda disturbing to me. That was your first time? Okay, so that's a horrible experience because you won't have anything else to compare, you won't have good clowns to compare to the one that your uncle was impersonating. So that was a horrible experience for sure. But yes, in real life, I'm alright regarding clowns. But in fiction, they can be disturbing, they can be scary. I should try to deal with small and safe dogs, pugs for example. My sister has one. My sister has a pug and my mother has a Yorkshire, so they are small dogs. And I don't feel like scared of them, but I really can't interact with them anymore. It's like they want my attention, but I don't feel like giving it to them. I just basically ignore them. That's what happens to me right now. But my family has the tiny dogs. Finally, it's the last one, the dining hall. You see, it's funny that they had time to make these cameras, but they didn't have time or effort to make the dungeons look better. If you see a clown or watch anything with clowns, you freak out and scream and stuff. Even if a clown smiles at me, I freak the heck out. I can understand that. I used it to be like that with dogs, even small ones, but thankfully today I can feel like calm and relaxed with tiny dogs. But when I was younger, even poodles or what's the name of that uh, other type of dog? Breed, right? What's the name of that other breed of dog? The one that looks like a sausage. Is it Pinch? I'm not sure. But yes, even tiny dogs, they made me feel uncomfortable. Dachshunds, that sounds like German. Dachshunds. Oh yeah, it is. Wait, wait a second. You misspelled it, right, Scapluni? It is actually Dachshund. Actually, that. Wait a second. Let me correct my Germany here. That's what I found on Google. It is Dachshund. There we go, Dachshund. Because Hund is dog in German. It's their Hund. But anyways, even without the H, it sounds like German. So I was able to find the Germany there. Yeah, those dogs they were very common when I was like a kid. There were some people that had the Dachshund dog in the neighborhood I used to live, but still I couldn't feel comfortable with dogs. And today I just don't give them attention. Yes, it's capped. Yes. It's not surprising that the word is in German, right? Yeah, it's not surprising. Although that word for sausage is Wurst. It's like this. So I'm not sure why they have dachs right there. I don't know the meaning of dachs, but Hund is dog. So I understand part of the word, but not entirely. When my sister and I went to the parade a few weeks ago, there were clowns and you literally had to look away. If you need to look away from them, then do it, Paisley. I just hope you can, I don't know, feel better when you are in a situation like that, in a situation that suddenly you will need to face a clown, you know? Because depending on where you are or what you're doing, they might be there. So if you need to take some distance from them or if you need to be with somebody else to help you, then do it. Then do it. I remember that when I was a kid, I used to ask everyone, do you have a dog? Do you have a dog? And then I used to tell them, please, can you keep your dog like away from me or something? Because I'm scared of them. I used to ask everyone. If I needed to go to a friend's house to make some school project with them, I always asked them, do you have a dog? Because I used to feel so uncomfortable with them. I might say that today I still do the same. I still ask if people have dogs, but I go more prepared. Like, I wear jeans instead of wearing shorts because there are some dogs that will want to interact with you and they can scratch your leg or something. So when I'm going to the house of a friend that has dogs, I go there wearing jeans because then I don't mind if the dog starts scratching my legs or something, asking for attention. One of my best friends actually has a dog, and every time I go to her house, I go there wearing jeans because her dog is very like active and he really likes to ask for attention and I don't know his breed in English, but he kind of looks like a pug and a bulldog, but it's something between the two of them. And he is very strong, so he can really hurt you. Okay, how can I leave this place? Wait a minute, I don't think I have been here. Let me sit there. I want to see what it feels like to be the leader of a whole country. I'm running in the prime minister election, you know. Someday I will probably be sitting here for real. Yeah, I was missing this room, but it doesn't have anything special. And that's the plaza. You know another thing that I'm a little bit traumatized? Cockroaches. I had bad experiences with them when I was younger. And by the way, in some places in here, we have flying cockroaches. I don't think you guys have them. The flying ones. Have you ever seen a flying roach? We have them in some places, especially in the Northeast region, in my family's hometown. And my bad experiences with them is that I believe at least 3 times in my life they have touched me, like they walked over me or over a part of my body. Of course, not intentionally. I didn't want them to walk over me, but yes, 3 times in my life. And it's disgusting. So I can finally leave Bladovich. That was some nice exploration. I bought some new items. I could see how the city has changed, and I could find a chest that I was missing. Also, I could explore the Gambler's base in there. I didn't know it was in there. But now it's time to check another place. I really want to go to the other desert city, which might be right there in this direction. Wait, I need to remember how to use this ship. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I want to check this other city. Cerberus says that's why you should never kill an emerald wasp because they hunt cockroaches. Really? But I don't know how to recognize or to identify an emerald wasp. I don't think I have ever seen one. I don't know how they look like. Thankfully, in my apartment, I don't have cockroaches in here. I have never seen one in here. But every time I go to my parents' house in the end of the year for Christmas and New Year's Eve, I find a cockroach in there every freaking year. Your second grade teacher said little bugs won't hurt you. Then you touch the bee. Oh my God! You touch the bee. You refuse to go into the Fred Meyer grocery store playpen after that. Thankfully, I have never been stung by a bee, but my my elementary school and my middle school and also my high school, they all were the same school. They had many bees in there, so sometimes I was a little bit worried about them or about being attacked by one, but thankfully I was never stung by one. In here we have, I won't know the name of this in English, so I will show you a picture of it. But this particular bug is very popular. Like you can find him in many places, but I really don't know the name of him in English. And there are many people that are stung by it. Maybe it is a wasp. He actually looks so horrible in my picture in here. But I'm talking about this bug. I don't know if you guys call this a wasp. Maybe it is a wasp. Hornets? Okay, so these are hornets. These bugs are a little bit common in here. Cerberus says, look on Google later. They hunt cockroaches, and I need to see what they do with the cockroaches. Oh my! Well, cockroaches are very they are like very common in big cities, right? And they spread super easily. So it's nice to have a bug or some animal or creature that hunts them. So of course I won't kill the wasp. Although I don't know which one is the emerald wasp. Our cockroaches seem about extinct, or SMTH. I don't remember what's that short for. Or something, okay, or something like that. There you go, or something like that. You haven't seen one in at least 10 years, really, man? And did something happen in Russia? Like, did people start to exterminate them for some reason, or it just happened, like they just became extinct? Like I was saying, I see at least one cockroach every year, because my parents' house, uh, they get some of them. Yeah, hornets are a big deal, but thankfully I wasn't stung by one in my life, but I have seen them. And I remember going to some places in here, especially when I was younger, because actually it's been a long time it's been a long time since I last have seen one. But when I was younger, I used to see them with some frequency. Oh, but they can sting you, but they don't die afterward. I see, so they are not like bees. Also, these freaking hornets, they can make some houses. Is that how you call it? It's not houses, maybe nests, right? They can make nests that can be a real problem later if you allow them to build their nests in the corners of your walls, or below your roof, or something like that, because they will have a lot of hornets in there. So it's a problem for you to get rid of that. It's dangerous because they might attack you. I remember that at least once my parents' house got a hornet nest, and I don't remember how we got rid of it, but it can be a real problem. It can be stressful. Oh yeah, cockroaches are resistant to radioactivity. Do not worry about getting sticked. Well, there is that, right? There is that. I remember when I was watching Men in Black, the movie, and I hope you guys have seen it, so I won't be spoiling it. But one of the aliens in that movie is a cockroach alien, and I remember how scared of it I was when I was a kid, watching that movie, because I really don't like cockroaches. Soon this area will be totally excavated. We'll have to find another place with buried treasure. I wanted to try my luck at treasure hunting. I'm pretty successful. The reason is I found a good partner. Riker loves the song. Even now he's looking at a map, analyzing our next step. I sure depend on my pal. The population of cockroaches in post-Soviet states. I hope there isn't a picture, because I don't want to see cockroaches right now. Please be just a text. Sorry, Riker, now the music is remixing. Okay, it's just a text. Amass the population of cockroaches has been observed since the beginning of the 21st century in Russia and other countries of former USSR. Observers have noted a quick disappearance of various types of cockroaches from cities and towns in Russia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Moldova, and Belarus. Possible explanations: the depopulation of cockroaches may be exaggerated, or this phenomenon may be temporary or cyclic. A number of explanations of the phenomenon are discussed in the media, of varying degree of credibility. So the reasons are the usage of plastic bags to store domestic waste and the discontinuation of rubbish chutes usage. Cockroaches may have migrated out of homes to other more suitable places. New improved chemicals and methods to fight cockroaches may have led to migration or direct depopulation. The usage of modern construction materials may also contribute to the phenomenon. The population of cockroaches might have been reduced due to their purported, purported ingestion of unsafe substances. However, cockroaches were noted to disappear even in the houses where such construction materials were not used. The emergence of feral ants who compete with the roaches for food and may even feed on them. The introduction of genetically modified food might have a negative influence on cockroaches. Radioactive or chemical pollution due to Chernobyl disaster may also be a factor, although they are like resistant to radiation. A widespread introduction of mobile phone. Wait, mobile phones? Are you serious? A widespread introduction of mobile phones and wireless networks might have a negative effect on the cockroaches? What? Okay, that was the biggest news of my day, or of July so far. The cockroaches can be like avoided because of mobile phones. Ozone holes may also lead. Actually, Ozone holes may also lead to abnormal chronobiology in cockroaches, and internal competitions between cockroaches may decrease the number of cockroaches. Oh my god, mobile phones, really? That was like shocking news. In the movie, I was scared until the cockroaches were not aliens. Wait, you were scared until the cockroaches were not aliens, but when they revealed their form, you lost your fear? In my case, it was the opposite. I was feeling calm during the entire movie, and then in the end, when they revealed their true form, then I got scared. Then I got scared of them. And now my CPU is working a lot, but hopefully the computer normalizes soon. Cell phone radiation is messing with honeybees and stuff? It is a real thing? We need to learn some of the Russian methods to avoid cockroaches, but I don't want to mess up with bees, because bees are very important. They can of course be a problem if you get stung by one, but they are super important to biodiversity and to flora. Yeah, the cockroaches in the movie, in Men in Black, they were different from the ones we know. They are different from the ones we know. And I really hope that you guys don't have the flying cockroaches. Subaru, have you seen a flying one? Because I think I only find the flying cockroaches in the northeast region. I don't know if there are flying cockroaches down here in the south. Another bug that we need to do something about are mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are They are a huge problem, especially because of the disease they spread. And in Brazil, the diseases are a thing. Like it's not uncommon for you to know someone that had like dengue or chikungunya or something like that. Every year we have some people visiting houses and trying to fight the mosquitoes. Um, how can I say it in English though? They try to fight the things, or they try to block the things that allow the mosquitoes to reproduce or to spread themselves. So people visit houses to check if those places are there or are not, and usually are small parts or small portions of water, like small ponds of water or small concentrations of water that were like left behind, and then the mosquitoes will use them to spread their eggs or something. So it is a huge problem in here. So Subaru was able to see the flying roaches, but it's been years that he last have seen them. Me too. I haven't seen a flying roach in a very long time. But all you see are suspectful, I see. Civilian worker gears have no chance against military worker gears in excavating. But even if we had a military gear, we wouldn't be able to operate it. Okay, we have a list of items for rent, but I'm pretty sure I can't rent them, right? Bring the sand buggy back as soon as possible? Have I rent that and I don't remember it anymore? Because he's asking me to bring back the sand buggy, but I don't remember having one. I'm in a fix. The generator sensor is broken. It is the only thing that can sense buried gears. Wait, buried gears generators. Without that, I'm ruined. I really can't remember a sand buggy. The sand buggy was in Final Fantasy VII, not in this game. So what do you want to buy? Okay, those weapons are all old. I don't want to buy anything. Or actually I should say I don't want to buy a thing, right? Computer, please. You were working super well so far. Shekan, who had been ruling this country, has been chased out. The war with Kislev might end and life will be easy again. I'm so happy. Maybe we should go explore Kislev too, right? Because maybe things have changed in there. Especially because last time we were in Kislev, wasn't it getting destroyed? It was getting attacked. I wonder if they have, like, done some restoration. My hubby acts so smart with his ruin theories. Why don't we just leave the ruins to the Eaters? Man, my computer now is horrible. The freaking cockroaches, they are messing up with my computer. They are upset that we find out their weakness, which is mobile phones. I wonder who built all those ruins. Some say an ancient civilization which ruled this land long ago built them. But after looking at the results of the geologic tests, I have my doubts. Hey, has something good happened? All the soldiers have been smiling lately. They have all become so nice, it's great. It's because the war has ended. Now that we have peace, the kids can play outside. Isn't it great? That's something actually that doesn't happen that much today anymore. When I was a kid, I used to play a lot outside. But today, things are more dangerous and also we have a lot of technology. So, not all the kids go to play outside, you know. But thankfully, in my childhood, I used to go outside and play a lot. Someone named Sigurd is in charge until the change to a republic. Do you think a republic is a good idea? Anyway, I'm just glad that an end to the war is in sight. What about this house? Wait. Okay, I have been there. But I'm sure I'm missing another house, maybe this one. The Lucky Avenue, a relaxing bar. The menu has Bladavik beer, AV ale, hop jerky, and cheese plate. I should buy some more hop jerky. A friend of mine once had a coffee machine occupied by cockroaches family. Maybe you should check inside your PC. No, I'm not checking it. No, but sometimes you can have like ants. Yeah, you can have a lot of ants inside of machinery, right? Like a computer, for example. Damn, really, man? Yeah, let's stay a night here. It's chill. So this place has some changes, but I don't think it has changed that much in comparison to Vladivik. I still want to check the gear shop that used to be in this place. Let me see if I can do something about my computer because it's been annoying me. But I don't think I can. Yeah, it was because of the Google Chrome tab that I opened. And now OBS is working like crazy. Yeah, it's still bad. Eventually it might get better though. Where was the gear shop? because that's the entrance. Maybe if I just go straight ahead, I can find it. Oh, there it is. So, did something change in here? Like this huge green thing? I don't remember seeing this before. These days, the ETA's technology has become indispensable in people's day-to-day lives. We thought we had used. Wait. We thought we would use these leftover facilities and try and help everyone as much as we can. Please don't touch it. It's being repaired. Computer, please. And that's why I shouldn't open anything while streaming. Okay, so the shop doesn't have anything for me. Oh, and this is the well. Okay, I'm done with the desert exploration, but I really want to see how Kislev is doing right now after the war. So I will go take a look at that, and after it we can go to the Babel's Tower. By the way, what's in here? What's that right there? Oh, this is Kislev, okay. I was confused because I was thinking that Kislev was more to the east. Actually, never mind, more to the west. But this is Kislev, okay. The prisoner facility. So how are things in here? Everything looks normal. Wait, today's earnings are 40 hop jerkies and 10 scales. You also collected 13 fangs and eyeballs. The total reward is that number. So if I want, I can still have some battles in here just to win some good items. Just when I thought I could finally earn a living, along comes a humongously strong monster in the silvers. I still don't understand exactly what those monsters were. It seems that Champ beat the monster, but that doesn't mean it was the only one. Yeah, it wasn't the only one. We could fight that monster 2 or 3 times so far. I don't like the idea, but I need the money. Damn it. Wait a second, that makes me think that there was something going on in the sewers that was like blocked. And maybe now it's open. The best gear parts are found here at the Imperial capital of Kislev. We have new lines of gear parts. Really? I think I think she's lying. She's lying. Although she has that, and that seems to be good. So that goes for Ellie. Wait. Wait a second, the freaking magic rod is not that good in comparison to the other rods. That's why Ellie's attack was so lame when we were fighting the boss yesterday, Shekan. Because the weapon she was having, or the weapon she had, was horrible. I don't know why I haven't changed that before. Let me see if I can sell some of those weapons. Yeah, sell that. Um, sell the. Should I sell the elemental, right? The elemental rods? I will sell the magic rod because that was horrible. But I will keep the elemental ones. Also, we should do that. Yes. Oh, if I want, I can buy those things. And they also have rare items. But maybe I'll need to battle more so I can find them. Oh no, I can keep going, okay. Ivory. I don't think I have that. I will buy one. I don't have any cash? Wait, I do have cash. Am I missing something? It was 2000 gold. I have that. Wait. No, no, no. Oh, maybe that's the reason. They are not able to deal in that booty for a little while. There's an oversupply this time of year, and somebody has been stocking up on them in the city of Bledavik, then bringing them all the way to the imperial capital and trying to sell them here. That's why they got banned. What the hell is going on? I could buy that. I have money to buy that. I don't understand it. I will check the sewers. Wait, that's to sell? It's not to buy? Yeah, because I really don't have like ivory. So that was to sell? And probably I would get those items in the sewers, right? That time I rioted when Alan went to make popcorn and his computer crashed. But my computer wasn't bad because of you, man. It wasn't your fault. Everything you do in the chat doesn't make my computer worse. It was because I don't remember exactly, but maybe I was opening some tabs or something, and then my computer got bad. Now it's finally normalizing. Now it's finally normalizing. Yeah, it's finally slowing down, guys. Finally. I didn't have to reboot. I also didn't reboot anything. I just gave it time to slow down, and it's finally happening. It was too much sour, please. Wait, maybe it does. Wait a second. Maybe it does make my computer bad. Because you guys just used it and now my computer is increasing the activity again. Seriously? I always thought there was no connection. Maybe there is a connection. Now my computer is is getting bad again. Oh my god, really? I'm sorry, Jodesin. I thought there was no connection. Should I ban sour please in my stream? I don't want to do it though, because I do love to use sour please. So they want to buy those items or those things. No, I don't want exchangeable items. Yes. There are 4 exchangeable items as follows. Also, there are the following rare items: hog meat, hog steak, and ivory, to make a total of 7 items we exchange. But some of those items are very useful. Yeah, that would be cruel. I prefer having a horrible stream than banning sour, please. There is no way I'm doing that. But I really didn't know it was possible to make my stream worse because of something on chat. Also, usually my computer gets slower thanks to alerts. So sometimes the alerts they mess up with my computer. Probably there won't be anything for me to do in here. But do you guys remember the how was it called? The the merchant that we met in this place. What was his name? I used to hate him. I thought he was like a spy or something. The one that looks like a weasel. I think his name starts with B. I don't know where he is right now, but oh, never mind. It's Hammer. It's not with B. Yeah, Hammer. Where is Hammer right now? I wonder if he's still in the Yggdrasil. He may be in the Yggdrasil, but I don't remember. So let me try going to the sewers. I want to check the sewers because there were some places in there that I couldn't explore. But how do I go there? Wait a second. Was that person always there? I kinda want to talk to that person. I remember that there were stairs somewhere. But where? Where are the stairs? Oh, right there. Yeah, this is still the first CD server. I'm guessing that I will only change the CDs when I'm done with the gates, and then when I'm going to Solaris we might change the CDs, but that's just my guess. It would be a good moment to change CDs. Let's go talk to the dog again. He seems to be healthy. And then where was that guy? That's the sewers entrance. I hope this is the right way. It is. Okay, I did it. Shut up, I can't see that. I snuck in from the duct. Not, I was repairing the duct. Maybe it would be better if you just settle down and get to work? Not sewer cleaning, but I'm not sure what he's telling me to do. But I'm going to the sewers. So now I need to remember how to get to the places that I want to go in here. I remember that they were like in the upper part of the map, but I don't remember in which floor they were located. I think we should go like downstairs. The computer is still bad. Feels bad, man. It's so painful. Now let me check something. Yeah, it's freaking obvious. Should we pause it a little bit? Because this is so painful. No, it's still horrible. Should we pause it a little bit? And then I don't know, we talk about something? Or I can get something to eat or something? At least the sound of the sewers, because it's not too remarkable, it doesn't bother me that much if the computer is still messing with that. But yes, I do need to wait until it gets better. It's overworking right now. I don't think that will help Subaru. I mean, you are suggesting to restart OBS, right? But that's too much work. I was just thinking on pausing the game and waiting until the computer slows down. Should we do it? Should we like finish the stream and restart it? Maybe that works actually. I was just hoping that it could like get better by itself because that's how usually it happens. But the fact that it's happening like twice after we could finally make it better and it's happening again, that fact is bad, you know, because give me some time to play the game normally. Maybe I should do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will close OBS and I will reopen it. So we are getting offline for a little bit, but I will be right back.